Hello to whoever finds this. My name is Omega. This is going to be my very first YouTube video, and I decided to pick this particular unboxing to do because it's also my very first Wantable. I went for the active edit, but I made a note that I don't want anything active. I want loungewear, I want soft, I want cozy. And my box came and I was pretty impressed. They send you 7 items. You can try them on in your home, and they give you a return envelope. You can send back whatever you don't want to keep or whatever you need to exchange for a different size if you loved the item but the fit was just wrong. I have already opened my box. I have been trapped at home. My daughter tested positive for COVID, so we've been on lockdown. And I've had several boxes pile up. I also do Stitch Fix, and I've been doing that for a while. And I've done Nadine West, and I also just tried Fashion, and all of these boxes showed up right when we went into lockdown. So I've been at home and bored, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys these cool things that I've got, but I decided to start with Wantable because it's my very first one of those. I will try and give you pricing and information when I do the try-on portion. I don't like to look at the prices, even though I already have, because I did this try-on already before I decided I was going to film this. But I normally don't look at pricing until after I've tried things on. I like to let the item speak to me before I look at the price. That way I know if I love an item without having the price perhaps affect how I feel about it. You can always decide after you look at the price that you don't love it enough to pay that. But if you look at the price first, I've found that a lot of times you'll decide you don't love it just because of the price. A quality item is going to cost you more money, and I'm okay with paying that because I know that item is going to last me more than a month or two. I have just recently purchased a couple of lounge sets from Walmart within the last 2 months, I'd say, and they've been washed 2 or 3 times, and one of the set's seams are already coming undone. So the fact that that set only cost me like $38 doesn't matter because it's already falling apart. I would rather pay more money and have something that's going to last me until I'm sick of it instead of falling apart on me before I'm done. I will go ahead and show you the items real quickly, and then we will skip to the try-on. Sorry for being distracted. My dog is demanding attention down here. So let's go ahead and get started on the items. The very first item is this shirt here. It's interesting, I will say that. They call it brown, and it really looks purple to me. It isn't very soft, and all I wanted was loungy soft. It has these strange, not quite sleeveless, not quite cap sleeve, I don't even know what to call them. So I will show you on try-on the reason that I am not keeping this item. It's, like I said, a very, very, very interesting color though. I do like the color. They call it brown. It's a brownish purple. The next item is this lovely t-shirt. It's a little bit sheer. You can see the tag that's in there. But I tried this on with a flesh colored bra and everything was fine. It's a little bit cropped, as you can see, but it's not super cropped to where I feel uncomfortable in it, which those shirts do exist, but this is not one of them. But the absolute crack up on this shirt, you see this little heart here, and inside of it it says Self-Love Club, and that gave me a big laugh, especially right now when everyone's locked down and we can't go anywhere and do anything. It's very amusing. And this outside heart is done in kind of a burnt orange, which is wonderful because she sent me these lovely burnt orange joggers. They have the pockets on the side, which are quite deep, and then a decent length and a loose-ish bottom so that it's not going to stick too much. And you know, you move and it climbs up and then it gets stuck there and you have to wedge it back down. It has a nice thick elastic waistband, so that's nice. And a smooth back. I don't like it when there's the little pockets with the buttons. I don't mind pockets as long as there's no buttons or flaps. Those drive me insane. So I will show you these with that shirt during the try-on. And excuse me, these are also by MPG. And they're quite soft, unlike that first shirt. These are quite soft. The next item, and this one has already been put into my wardrobe and has been washed after being worn, is this lovely funnel neck shirt that is just insanely soft and comfortable. It has a high-low hem and it has the slit at each side. And this does come up kind of high-ish, but it's fine with high-waist pants. Or you can just simply wear a tank top underneath, which is what I did. And I don't mind the contrasting pull. It makes it to where I feel okay wearing white sneakers instead of white sneakers coming out of nowhere. The back has the seam down the center with the two patterns, you know, coming together, and I don't mind that because I don't have to look at it. When it's in the front, it bugs me. When it's in the back, it does not. But it's ridiculously soft. I've already worn it, and it has already been washed. I will show you that one, and probably won't take it off again afterwards. The next item is really cool, and it has some additional details besides just this awesome gold peace sign that looks like it's barely stamped on there. It has the little raw hems sewn down, but then it has the raw hems, which makes it, you know, a little more casual. It has thumb holes, which makes me happy, and it is a fantastic, fantastic color. This is one of my favorites. I absolutely love, love, love burgundy in all its flavors. And this one is, who is that? It's by Gotex. And it is also soft, extremely soft. And I love the marling. So when you have a pair of burgundy shoes or a pair of pants that has some burgundy in them, even if it's not a perfect match, when it's marled like that, it works better for me because I feel like at least part of it does match. And then we have this amazingness. These are joggers, yet again, with pockets, nice deep pockets. And this is by Z Supply, these joggers. And they get fun down here. They have just one leg, a little bit of tie-dye striping on the bottom. Just one leg, so it's not everywhere. It's not taking over my entire body, which I like. It has a smaller drawn-in cuff that's elasticized, and it also is not too tight, so it slides around freely, which I like. It has the elasticized waistband, but it also has the drawstring. And in this particular pair of pants case, interestingly enough, even though these are an extra small, I need to use the drawstring if I don't want to just have them hanging on the top of my hips. But they are extremely soft, extremely cozy, and absolutely wonderful. I like having that small touch of tie-dye instead of it being the entire pants, which I see a lot, and I just can't. Even though I have a hippie soul, I just can't. And that came with a matching sweatshirt. And what I really like about this sweatshirt, I will start with the positives. What I really like about this sweatshirt is, of course, yet again, it's soft. doesn't have a hoodie. I can do hoodies, but I prefer not to. And it doesn't have the kangaroo pocket. There's pockets on the pants. I don't need a pocket here too, which also then makes it impossible to do any kind of tucking, even when it's long enough to tuck, which this one really kind of isn't because it's also kind of cropped. But I don't particularly care for kangaroo pockets. They mess everything up when you're trying to tuck things in. And hoodies, I can deal with hoodies, but I don't prefer them. They never get used as they're supposed to, and I don't like how they pull, the shirt, pull it up, and the weight of it pulls you down, and I don't care for that. So I'm thrilled that that doesn't have it. Now, I had told my stylist, this was my very first Wantable, like I said, I had told my stylist, I got the active edit, and I told my stylist I am not active. I do not want active. What I want is lounge, just lounge, and she did amazing. She said, welcome to your first active edit. Thank you for taking some time to request items from the stream. Love your pics. So excited that I was able to snag the camo and piece pullovers and nutmeg joggers that you requested. So 3 of the 7 items are ones that I had picked out in the stream, which I think is wonderful that she was able to pull those for me. She said, unfortunately, I wasn't able to get the rest of their matching sets, so I put together a different one that I think you will love. Ultra cozy. She is correct. I love it. Be sure to let me know what you love and don't love, or if you have something specific we can work on together for your next edit. Can't wait to hear what you think. Enjoy, Catherine. Now, again, just to reiterate, this is my first edit. This is the first time this woman has ever styled me. And out of these 7 items right here, there's only one thing I don't want to keep. So I think that is an amazingly impressive run. I just am so pleasantly surprised that I can't even tell you. So now I am going to do the try on and show you all the fabulousness that this lovely woman Catherine sent me. Okay, here we are. We have the first shirt on, the one that I said I don't want to keep. And this is why. To me, the way that this lands on me makes me feel like I should be lining up in the high school football line, getting ready to do exercises. Just where these hit isn't working for me. It looks nice, otherwise it's a perfectly lovely shirt. Comes down a little bit in the back, that's nice. I love the color, I really do. I think the color is nice, I just can't with the sleeves. If they were up here, I could do it. If they were down here, I could do it. But this is just a hard no. It's a visceral reaction for me, I can't. Okay, here we are, and this is top number 2, the lovely peace sign. Ignore my cat and my dog having a tiff in the background, please. I just threw the bone, and they're both after it, apparently. As you can see, thumb holes, lovely thumb holes. The length is great. The length here is great. It's just almost to the lower hip. Comes down a teeny bit more in the back, which is fantastic. These raw edge seams here really are nice. I like them very much. And though the fit, is boxy, it's supposed to be, so I'm okay with that. The sleeves are nice and snug, but it's not tight because it's stretchy and soft and wonderful. And I love it very much. And it will become one with my universe. Okay, here is the next top, the one I have already worn and washed. And as you can see, high-low, remember I talked about the slits here? See, I'm wearing high-waisted jeans and it's just about right there. And even when I lift up, they kind of come together, so it doesn't really create much of a problem. It's totally acceptable and I'm fine with it. This thing is so soft, I can't stand it. I absolutely love this. I love everything about this. It's grays and black, a faded black really. So it's not a wild and crazy camo. It's a nice, soft, wonderful, cozy camo. This here is Azura. She's a mini golden doodle, and she follows me everywhere. It's actually my daughter's dog, but we know how that goes, right? Okay, let's move on to the sets. As you can see, these joggers are loose. They aren't very tight. They're super comfy, super casual, nice length that, you know, the things don't get caught. They slide right back down when they get pulled up without having to do this, which is something that happens to me a lot and it drives me insane. The shirt, as you can see, like I said, it's kind of cropped, but not really. It's at the upper hip, so you can see here's the top of the waistband and here's the shirt. And so it totally works out for me to be able to do a front tuck if I want. And I just absolutely adore the little bit of matching without being super matchy-matchy. And I very much enjoy this little self-care thing. It's very sweet. And the pockets are nice and big and fantastic. And these stay put without any help at all. They are an extra small, so even if I wanted to go and try and get tighter, which I don't, I couldn't. But I absolutely love them. I think the color is fantastic. They are so comfortable, and just everything one could want in comfy, cozy lounge. Okay, here is the last two pieces. As you can see, the length is really nice. When I got them, the length was not nice. They were short, but I am used to this because I have a rather long inseam, even though I'm not very tall. And you just take them and grab them right below the crotch and then grab the bottoms and stretch them out. And they ended up perfect. It's magic, and I've used that trick many times. Now, you can see this hits also just about the lower hip, and I will show you the pants real quick. You can see where they sit elastic-wise. This is where they want to live with the elastic, and that leaves a bunch of stuff down there that's not cool. And if I pull it up to the waist, they don't want to stay there because there's this much that isn't elasticized. So it's good that these have a drawstring, because to wear them on my waist, I need it. And this lovely set provides. And it's a good length on the arms. I absolutely adore the balloony sleeves and the drop shoulders. Sometimes these seams can really be annoying and just rub and land and stuff in a totally weird spot that drives you crazy. And this is so soft that I don't even realize it's a drop shoulder until I look at it. And the balloon sleeves make this more fun than just a regular sweatshirt. And the touches of tie-dye that make it match and look cool without being complete tie-dye are just perfection. So I am going to stop this and then we'll do a wrap-up. Okay, so now we've tried everything on and we know again what we like and don't like, since I've done this already and I'm doing it a second time for this filming. I already knew what I wanted. This shirt here that makes me feel like a teenage boy is a no, for obvious reasons. I'm not a teenage boy, so I do not wish to feel like one. I don't feel like it flattered me, and I wish it did, because this color is just delightful. I would love something else in this color, and I will mention that in my notes when I turn this back in, saying find me something that doesn't make me feel like a teenage boy that's in this color. This was the Trekker tee in satin brown, haha, it looks purple, extra small MPG Sport, and this would be $30. That is a no. This is next on the list. This lovely self-care t-shirt is Armor Swing Tea in Vanilla Ice, extra small, by Z Supply. And this is $38. But again, as I'm sure most of you know, when you do Wantable, if you buy 5 or more, you get 20% off. So it would be $30.40 if I kept 5 things. I'm keeping it. Next is the Peace Sign Tee. Peace Sweatshirt in Wine, extra small, Gotex Studios. It's $75, which is painful. But with the 20% off, if I kept 5, it would be $60. I have to decide, do I love it enough for $60? And one of the ways that I can decide that, let's see, it's poly rayon spandex. A lot of people hate rayon because it requires gentleness and hand washing. I never hand wash. I either do it in the washer on cold on the super delicate cycle, or I simply use the at-home dry-all dryer kits to wash it that way, just by doing dry cleaning at home. And I have rayon items that I have, and silk items actually, that I've had for more than 10 years, and I have no problems with them. I am perfectly fine with rayon. I love the way it feels. So I am willing to stick it in a bag or stick it in the gentle cycle and lay it across the, guest room bed to dry. So this is kind of fantastic, and it's something that I'm on the fence about, but I'm leaning yes. The next items are this set here. And this is the Tempest Stripe Tie-Dye Crew in black extra small by Z Supply, $69, cheaper than the shirt. So it would be $55.20 if I kept 5. The Celine Stripe Tie-Dye Jogger in black extra small, $64, $51.20 if I kept 5. And just for reference, the sweatsuit that I got at Walmart that is falling apart already after 3 washes cost about, what, $38 total for both pieces, maybe more, and they didn't even last 3 washes. So, paying the extra for something that's gonna last long enough for my daughter to steal it from me in a year or 2, I'm okay with that. It is what it is, and if it's something that's quality, I don't have a problem paying for it. The next item I already own, Wantable doesn't know it yet, but I already own it, is this wonderful, magical, so fantastic camo top. This is Cozy Cowl Neck High-Low Pullover in gray camo combo, extra small, $54. And it is also a rayon blend. $43.20 would be the price if I keep 5. You're seeing my pile over here. I think we don't have a problem with keeping 5. The last item are these fantastic burnt orange joggers that are just, oh, heaven. And I love the color. I love the relaxed fit. I have no problem running to the store in these. I have no problem laying on my couch in these. And these are the Synergy Jogger in Nutmeg, extra small, $66. $52.80 would be the price if I kept 5. This is my very first Wantable fix again, and I'm keeping everything but one. This Catherine is a magical woman, and I love her, and I certainly hope that she doesn't leave me. And this was, as I said, the Active Edit. And what I'm going to be doing is the Active Edit every 3 months, and then I'm going to next month get the style edit, and I'm hopeful that Catherine can style me for that too, because wow, she's magic. I absolutely adore everything but one, and that I like everything but the sleeves. So, you know, that's kind of magical. So thank you so much for sticking through this with me, and I had fun doing this for the very first time, and I have a few more boxes. One from Stitch Fix. I have one from Thread Up. I got a goodie box from Thread Up. And I have a Nadine West sitting around. And I also just got my Ipsy Glam Bag Plus. So I have some things to do. Won't be quite so bored in lockdown, at least for a minute or two. Thank you. Have a good day.